Detectives have dubbed the kidnapper of estate agent Stephanie Slater Britain's most wanted man. West Midlands and West Yorkshire police say there are great similarities between Stephanie's abduction and the murder of teenager Julie Dart last July. Police say the way the money was dropped off and the description of the kidnapper given to police by Stephanie makes it 9/10 certain that the cases are linked.
Had there been one mistake, one error, or one police officer seen, I have no doubt whatsoever, none at all, that he would have killed her.
3 bombs have exploded at hotels in Belfast tonight. The first 2 at Dunmurry damaged the Beach Lawn Hotel. The third went off at the Lansdowne Court Hotel. There were no casualties. A bomb at another hotel, the Drum Keen, failed to detonate. Labour has accused the Sunday Times of launching a coordinated smear campaign against their party in the run-up to the next general election. An article in today's edition, written by the former BBC correspondent Tim Sebastian, gives details of meetings between Labour leaders and Soviet officials between 1979 and 86. Labour point to an internal Sunday Times memo which says speculation surrounding the election is gathering pace and our revelations could have a dramatic effect on events. That's all for now. We'll have more news later.
Good evening and welcome to a brand new thing that's not that brand new. My head's clipped off. Here we are, that's about it. We're all ready, we're off to a flyer. It's a brand new thing that's not brand new, it's actually quite old, but the catch is, it's a weekend, it's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have myself some fun. Yes, I am. And tonight's show will be on till 11:30. No, we'll be on till 12:30. I'm doing really well. In the first hour, we've got a big topic that I'm going to come on to in just a little while. Yep, I'm seeing hellos in the chat. Nice one. Are donkeys just shit horses? Why is cheese bad? Explain it to me. And just... And again. Why is cheese bad? Explain it to me. What's faster, snails or slugs? Why don't we walk on all fours? I think Marmite is delicious. Fight me. In our Are They Evil series, we are saying crabs, are they evil? And creepiest person who isn't convicted of crimes. This is Cock at Night, and I'm your host, David Babcock. Good very evening. Now, I did say in the intro, evening everybody, thank you for joining me. I did say in the intro that there's going to be a topic that's going to go throughout the whole hour, the whole first hour, maybe even the whole bloody show. We'll see how great it happens. But what the thing is scariest roller coaster you've been on. The reason behind that is, sorry for burping, I've eaten garlic bread. The reason behind that is roller coasters can be some of the scariest goddamn things you've ever been on, right? And I want to know what's the scariest one, okay? Am I on? Hello, test. Hey, I want to know what's the scariest one. Quite frankly, I think that's just a bit... Hello. Yeah, testicles. I want to know what the scariest one is. And we're going to get to the bottom of that on this show. So what I need to do is, anyone who rings in on the Skype, if you want to Skype me, that's my address, or on the Discord, boop, or on the Discord, just do that. You will tell me your scariest roller coaster, and then we're going to zoom over to Coaster Cam. And this is Coaster Cam. Very exciting, very exciting. It's new technology. We work on it all the time. And I will take you viewers on a ride on the Coaster Cam, and we will judge which is the scariest roller coaster in the world. Here we go. Let's go on the Coaster Cam. Yo, guys. Here we go. You join me on Coaster Cam. This is Coaster Cam. Oh, I should say this is the Dragon Khan at Fuerteventura. Port Aventura in Salou. This is Dragon Khan. I never actually went on it. Here we go. You're welcome, Danny. Do you remember it, Christy? What a thrill. That was Coaster Cam. Jesus Christ. God, they nearly ripped my ear bums off. Oh, so that was Coaster Cam. But the main event is these ones here that I've got written down here. So that's Coaster Cam. The Skype is now open if anyone wants to ring me on the Skype, that address, or the Discord that I've just posted in the chat. Sorry for anyone that vomited. Sorry for that. Sorry for anyone who just vomited. I didn't intend that to be the case, but that's fine. So we've got topics such as are donkeys just shit horses? Very interesting topic that. I just think, what's the point in donkeys? Because they're just little. My voice broke on a roller coaster at Flamingo Land. True story. You go like that. Why is cheese bad? Explain it to me. I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, cheese, it's not great, is it?" Why? Tell me. I've also got, what's faster, snails or slugs? I just don't know. Why don't we walk on all fours? It's a good question in my opinion. It's a good question in my opinion, because you see, you like monkeys walking around on all fours and they seem alright. Why don't we go on all fours? I think Marmite is delicious. Fight me. Self-evident. Are you including mules in that first one? Yes, mules and donkeys. Sorry. Mules/donkeys. What's the difference? Another topic for another day. Mules/donkeys just shit horses? In our Are They Evil series, crabs, are they evil? Or was it? No, I think it did. Are crabs evil? That's what an idiot. Arrow to there. Crabs, scribble out they, evil. There we go. Are crabs evil? Beautiful. And creepiest person who isn't convicted of crimes. This is Cockett Night. And I'm just looking over at the phones, and nobody seems to be ringing me, and that's fine. I've also got a new feature that I'm introducing called Word of the Day. Now I've spent a lot of money on this, so I'm hoping that the special effects work. This is Word of the Day, and what it is, I pick a word that summarises what I want the show to go like, and then we just leave it on screen for a bit. So today I've chosen the word of the day to be questions. Yeah, see that? The word of the day is questions. Yeah? That's the word of the day, okay? And I'm just going to just screw that up. I'm going to sling it at your head. And that cost me £500, that effect. So I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, we're living in the future. There's a few woes in the chat. That's fine, thank you very much. When is the special? That was it. I just threw a real piece of paper and it splattered on the screen. So you can't really see me with that like that, can you? Oh, there we are, it's gone. There we are. I've spaffed that up the wall. If anybody wants to talk to me, Skype's there. Questions as in questions will be asked in Parliament after this stream is over. No, questions as in life is a question, Peter. You know what I mean? Life is a question. Life is a roller coaster as well, and the roller coaster is a very good fit. I couldn't see the edits or anything. No, it's fine. The lovely people at Industrial Light and Magic worked on that for me, and £500 I think was a snap. You've just got to ride it. Question: have you ever seen a monkey on a monkey suit? I've not seen that. That's a very interesting question. On a monkey suit, so like riding it like a bike. Questions as in helping the police with their inquiries. No. Questions as in questions. Yeah? It was made of paper. Yeah, that was the effect. It was made of paper. I'll do it again for you if you want. Look. There it is, look. Piece of paper. Look, touch it in. I screw it up. I throw it at the screen. Yeah? And that was £500. I've just had to do it again, so that's £1,000 that I've had to spend on that effect. It doesn't quite seem worth it, really, does it? But we got a call coming in. Hello, caller. You're through too. Cock at night.
How do, David? I thought I'd do you a favour since nobody else was calling in. Saves you chucking that bit of paper about.
Oh, thank you. Who's this caller?
This is still Barney the Dinosaur, because I forgot how to change my Skype name.
Oh, hello, Barney the Dinosaur.
Alright, don't patronise me, mate.
No, that's how they're talking to you, how they talk to you, like the kids.
Yeah, but that was just a job. We discussed this.
Yeah, sorry. Are you alright?
I'm alright, mate. How are you?
Well, you know. Are mules/donkeys just shit horses? Give me something.
No.
Right.
One of them carried Mary safely on her way to give birth to the baby Jeebus.
Yes.
So that was alright.
And that's the base, but they're rubbish. They're all little and you can't ride them unless you're a child. Or
Well, Mary did.
dwarf.
She was an adult. I mean, technically she was 13 if you read the Bible properly when she was married, but, you know, we won't go into that.
Okay, let's not pay off the Christians, please.
What was the next question? I forgot that one.
Why is cheese bad?
It isn't.
No, but you get a lot of people saying that cheese is bad.
Oh, they're just Satanists.
No, come on, Barney.
What?
Play the game. You've got to argue with me.
The sight of curdled cheese turns me a wrong-un.
It quells your erection.
It can do, yeah.
Why?
You'd have to ask the doctor that.
I'm
If
not.
Dr. Kaki's about, then you can ask them.
I'm not asking a doctor. I'm asking you.
All right. Why does cheese stop my erection?
Yes.
Because
Was that your love eggs?
It gets into my little pee hole.
Was that your love egg that just popped out then?
No, it was my WhatsApp.
I bet it was.
Yeah. I've been fat shaming my cat and people are telling me off.
Cheese quells your erection. Why? Sorry.
Because the crumbs get into my pee hole.
No, you don't shag cheese, do ya?
Well, not by choice, but you know, lockdown's been tough on all of us.
Oh God.
Where do you think Swiss cheese comes from?
I don't know. Is that the cheese with holes in it?
It is. Well, they all are when I've done with them.
Barney, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Just a job, mate. Just a job.
It might just be the job, but all the kiddies go, oh, look, Barney the Dinosaur, love him, love him, love him, and you've got your knob in cheese.
You should see what the Teletubbies are up to, mate.
Go on. Don't
can't
be slanderous.
NDA.
What does that even stand for?
Let's just say you don't want to be putting Tubby Twisted in your mouth.
It's not jizz, is it?
Well, I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't.
Oh my God, and Nunu hoovers it up with glee.
I know, right? So that's an extra element for you to enjoy.
Oh no, Tinky Winky.
So what? I won't even tell you why that one's called Tinky Winky. Whew.
He's got a tinky on his winky.
Cock docking.
You've started strong, Barney the Dinosaur, let me tell you.
Cock docking.
Not
That's
again,
all I'll say.
Don't say it again. What's the scariest roller coaster you've been on?
I haven't been on any. I don't like them.
Make it up.
Oh, the one at Drayton Manor,
Which is?
the inverted corkscrew man.
You're not very imaginative, are you? But
I had writers.
can we just take a trip behind your time on Sesame Street?
I was never on Sesame
Was-
Street. You're
What?
thinking of Big Bird. I've had a running feud with Big Bird for the last 30 years.
I'm thinking of Big Bird.
Yeah,
What are you? A dinosaur?
that's the clues in the name, mate, yeah.
Right. I've got a picture of you there. You look a bit like a folded over arsehole.
Mate, that's what a lifetime in showbiz will do to you.
Okay.
Want to see a folded over arsehole? I've got some video footage of the Teletubbies you might want to see. Whew.
Okay. Thank you, Barney the dinosaur.
Wait, there's another question. What's the last question?
I'm saving them. Which one? What?
Ah,
What did you
there's
want?
another one. What was
Which-
the other one?
I've got loads. I'm trying to ration them.
Ah,
What's
Fine.
faster, snails or slugs?
slugs. They have to carry their house.
Yeah, true. Thank you, Barney the dinosaur.
Love you, bye.
Yeah. Pervert. Hey, Ted Rogers, thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Really appreciate it. Brilliant stuff. And you are obviously a fan of hard-hitting debate. The Skype is now open. Barney the dinosaur has waddled his big purple arse outside of the door. And the door has swung back shut, but it's ironically still open. It's a cowboy door. So, if anyone wants to talk to me, that's the Skype address. I will go easy on you. Or you can join the Discord. I'm sure one of my sexy mods is going to type it into the stream. This call is all sorts of wrong. Well, I mean, I've just talked to a 7-foot purple dinosaur about Tinky Winky having something stapled through the end of his penis. So you could ask yourselves, is that wrong? And I would probably answer to that question, yes. This is Cock at Night. He didn't give me a roller coaster answer, so I've got nothing to plug the gap until the adverts. Unless someone rings in the adverts. I'm really going crazy. Something rhymes with it. Why isn't Ted's number 321? I don't know. We've got a call coming through. Here we go. You're through to Cock at Night.
Hello.
Ah, hello.
All right.
Yes, how
So,
are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
What's your
Good
name and
show tonight.
what's your name, caller?
My name is Connor and I'm from Gloucester.
Welcome,
me again.
welcome to the show, Callum. What have you got to offer us?
Well, first of all, teas. Isn't it just basically mouldy milk?
Teas,
Cheese.
teas,
Cheese.
teas,
Cheese.
teas.
C-H-E-E.
Cheese. Sorry, carry on.
Cheese.
Sorry, I'm the mouldy milk. You've left it in the cup too long.
Right.
Go on.
Cheese is derived from milk and mouldy milk.
Yes,
That's what I've got to say on that.
and that means it's bad.
No, because, I love cheese as much as the next man. So,
What if the next man is lactose intolerant?
I pity him. I once went to Pizza Hut with all my mates, and one of them was lactose intolerant. and he didn't tell us until-
How many mates?
Oh God, there was about seven of us.
You've got 7 mates.
I've got more than 7. I can
I've
send
only
you the
got-
photos.
I've
I
got-
can send you the photos if you like.
I don't want to see photos.
Oh, there you go.
I've only got 3 mates.
Oh, who are they?
But I've technically only got 2 these days.
Oh.
Go on, sorry, go on.
Roller coasters. Now,
Yes.
I'm fine on. Well, you know about the log flume situation, obviously.
The one
Now-
where you pissed on your cousin,
Yes.
right?
Now, can I get away with the pirate ship at Drayton Manor?
You can get away with anything as long as you can carry it. I mean, what do you mean?
Well, I'm quite a large chap, quite rotund, and it was a school trip. It was to celebrate the end of GCSEs, and it was my whole year group went to Drayton Manor, and
The bounty pirate ship.
Yeah, that might be the one. Yeah, I can't remember the actual name of it, but it was a big pirate ship. Yeah. And basically, because one of my mates, Rob, is diabetic, he got one of the fast pass things, and so basically jumped the queue.
Fast pass.
Fast pass.
Fast pass.
Fast pass.
Why does it take you 3 seconds longer to say it than me?
I don't know. That's just me.
Fast pass.
Fast pass. There you go.
There we go. Yeah, that's better. Go on, diabetic.
Yes, he was diabetic, so we had a fast pass and basically skipped a massive queue. And I said to them, can we sit in the middle? It's best for me to sit in the middle. It's best for all of us to sit in the middle because we're going to feel the force of that coming down if we sit at the back, because they wanted to sit at the back.
Right.
Two.
Yeah.
And no, they wouldn't listen, so no, we're sitting at the back. So yeah, I sat at the back, in between them both. And it was the worst decision I ever made, is to listen to them and follow them. Because the force of a man of my size coming down from the very top of that, the very height of which it goes, it was horrible. I went down before the rest of me went down. It was like, well, if that makes sense.
No.
Basically, the force of me coming down was unbearable. And it got bad when I saw the wheel at the bottom of it as we tipped up. And then when it went all the way and I was basically upside down, coming back down, it was a horrible experience coming back down.
Well,
I could feel my stomach coming down after the rest of me had come down. It was horrible.
it's your lucky day, because if you look to the stream, we're just about to go flashing over to Coaster Cam, and here it is. It was your best day of your life. Here is the bounty POV. Here we go.
Oh God!
Jesus Christ!
Right, I'll turn the volume down on the TV. I could give a
I've just realised I can't really show the faces of people, so we can't play that.
Oh,
sorry.
That's a shame.
You get the gist, though. It's a tiny.
It might trigger my PTSD. So
yeah.
you'll be all right.
Let's not do it. Let's just zoom away from Coaster Cam, and let's just pretend that we saw that.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I can see why you were scared.
Well, how high it goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
For a large man.
No.
Yes.
Geeky Pete makes the point. If they're on YouTube, ... I see your point.
That's true.
I see your point. Yeah, we're not broadcasting anything private. Let's do it.
But did they know they were being filmed in the first place?
Turn around. Yeah, you're probably right. This might be someone's private YouTube channel. Is it? Am I still on? I'm still on Coaster Cam. It's a technical problem.
Yeah, just go with it.
It's UKRides.info. Of course, it's fine. Hey,
I made a tit of myself on that bloody pirate ship.
Well, let's watch
because
it.
I did scream as well.
Embarrassing.
Yeah. And there was girls laughing at me in front of me. Like teenage girls, like young teens.
I'll just mute it because it's got music all over it. To be fair, it looks pretty kiddie. I mean, the two people that I can see in front of me are children. How old were you?
How old would I have been? I would have been 16.
I don't even think this is going to register on the top 20.
It was scary for me.
Why?
Because of the force of it.
If you jumped up in the air,
I realised that day just how scared of heights that I was.
If you jumped up in the air, you'd probably reach the height it's going.
I mean, not at the moment, yeah, but wait till it properly tips up.
Does it go up fully upside down?
Well, no, but it's
so
the back of the ship is basically just so a weird angle where
have you ever been on?
Feels like you're gonna go upside down.
Have you ever been on the swings at the park?
Yes, and it was nothing like the swings at the park, David.
I mean, it looks very similar.
It wasn't, no. Unless you've experienced it yourself.
I mean, that's it.
It's right. the video isn't doing it justice. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
That's it. I've made myself look even more of a tit.
Hey, nobody's a tit on Cock at Night. Thank you for your contribution. Beautiful, Connor, sorry. This is Cock at Night. After the ads, we're going to do what's faster, snails or slugs? Why don't we walk on all fours? And I think Marmite is delicious. Fight me. You're looking at me, and I'm looking straight back at you and going, you sick pervert. What's wrong with you? And then smooth as silk. Here we go. Sorry. And adverts.
7-Up is all action. No matter what the time or place, let's keep up with that happy pace. Get real action, 7-Up your thirst away. Get real action, 7-Up your thirst away. Say life's great, all of it. With 7-Up, let's make a ball of it. With 7-Up.
Any thirst you can get, 7-Up can quench quickly, completely. It restarts the natural moisture in your mouth. 7-Up is all action.
With 7-Up, you quench your thirst. With 7-Up, you quench it first. Get real action. 7-Up, 7-Up, 7-Up your thirst away.
Look for the spear and get chewing enjoyment. Look for the spear, get Wrigley's. Fresh, strong, lively, long-lasting too. You say Wrigley's is great to chew. Look for the spear and get chewing enjoyment.
With the biggest little treat in all the land.
Get the package with the spear and you'll know enjoyment's here. Be sure it's Wrigley's gum.
Friends, the word spearmint cannot be trademarked, so there are many spearmint gums on the market. To be sure of getting the original Wrigley spearmint, look for the spear on the package. It is the Wrigley trademark. Some people call it a spear, some call it an arrow. Whichever you call it, it is the Wrigley trademark and is your guarantee of real chewing enjoyment. So remember.
Get the package with the spear and you'll know enjoyment's here. Be sure it's Wrigley's gum.
Do you know everything Frisch's is?
A family place to eat.
A morning meal, a late night treat. Say, how about next time out, stopping by?
Stop in and say
Hi! Have a piece of pie. Dining in, it's delicious. Carry out your favorite dishes. Frisch's makes more of your favorites taste so good. A tasty meal, come and get it. The way you feel, you won't forget it. Come see the good people at Frisch's, 'cause Frisch's has so much more. Frisch's has so much more.
And welcome back to David Babcock, that's me, on Cock at Night. Thank you for those messages from our sponsors. We've been through a journey. Let me tell you, quite a lot of a journey. Like if I was walking this journey, my legs would be aching and my feet would have blisters. Remember that the word of the show is questions. Sorry, word of the day. And we've decided that we didn't really talk much about donkeys and mules being shit horses, but I would just say yes they are. Why is cheese bad? Barney the dinosaur says because people have sex with it. I'm not really sure what that means. And Callum/Connor said that it's because it's just curdled milk, which I think is a bit harsh because curdled milk is delicious in the right proportions. In this next section, we're going to be talking about. Always get that wrong. We're going to be getting on to what's faster, snails or slugs? Why don't we walk on all fours? And I think Marmite is delicious. Fight me. But first of all, last of all, but technically first, we're going to do I think Marmite is delicious. Fight me, because I think there's some traction in this. I think there's actual traction in this. What happens to the word of the day at midnight? Good point. What does happen to it? Maybe it changes. Maybe it stays the same. But the main point is, I think Marmite is delicious. Fight me. And I saw a few little sniders in the chat saying, well, actually, Marmite's disgusting. Let's just scroll through them, name and shame them. You said it. Marmite is disgusting, but a teeny tiny bit on white bread with loads of butter is acceptable. So in a way, can you call it disgusting when you may, even though it's only in tiny portions, you consume it? Oh god. Here we go. I thought there were more negatives. Marmite is just disgusting. End of debate, says Krista. Well, Krista, if you want to talk to me, feel free to join the Discord chat. But if you're just going to hide in the comment section, then I stand by my comment. Disgusting. Interesting that she stands by the comment. I've had a Marmite sarnie for tea, says Random Hero TV. It is really that simple. You can have Marmite at any time of the day. It's tar. It's like yeasty tar, and it's delicious. DJ Rob Davison, Marmite is great. I recently tried the Marmite peanut butter though, and that was vile. Different strokes for different horses. He needs to fill 2 hours. Yeah, I do need to fill 2 hours, so can people just try and help me? Geeky Pete says, oh sorry, they're flying in, the texts are flying in. Geeky Pete says, yeah, but taste is subjective, so it's not really a matter for debate. Well, I will debate that with you if you bloody ring me in on Skype. See if you're not too chicken. Here we go. Some Bovril execs in the chat. Yeah, it must be Bovril execs because the two companies have been at war since 1922, I do believe. You're a pervert, Babcock. Fighting Talk from In the Night Pananaro, who just admitted that he's scared of a child's roller coaster. My mate Ma Fight. Have you had your teeth whitened? Thank you, Lost Runner Boy. I just have Hollywood smile, as described by my dentist, Dr. Patel. It is really impressive. We've got a caller coming in. Caller called me in. That's like Klingon, isn't it? Speaking of Klingons, here's our next guest, Pete. What does that mean? You're a Trekkie though, aren't you? Doctor Who's shit.
We've got different tastes.
They couldn't hear you. Can we just recreate that? Speaking of a Trekkie, what was it? Speaking of a Klingon, it's Pete.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
Still don't know.
You're a bit of a Trekkie, aren't you?
I'm all of them really.
Doctor Who's shit.
No, well, you don't like Doctor Who. I do like Doctor Who. That's just... this is what I was trying to ring and tell you about, because you don't seem to understand subjectivity, David.
You don't understand...
Nice one. You see, some people can like Marmite and some people can dislike. It doesn't mean it's inherently nice or nasty, so...
Do you like Marmite?
Yeah, it's alright.
Alright. So that's inherent.
I mean, it's inherent that I like it, but that doesn't mean that someone else can't dislike it. So
you also
I'm just saying.
You also like the Lady Doctor Who, don't you?
Yeah, she's all right. She's all right when she's got good script.
Nice little costume on.
Well, I'm not that bothered by the costume, but it's not the worst. And Colin Baker's was probably the worst.
Is it true that, I might be paraphrasing you a little bit, but is it true that you once said, Core, that new Doctor Who, I wish that the TARDIS was not a phone box, but it was a jacuzzi?
No, I don't fancy her when she's Doctor Who.
Did you say that sentence?
Yes.
Okay. What's faster, a snail or a slug?
Well, it's a slug, isn't it? 'Cause it's not got a big shell to lug around.
But does the shell... let me finish. Does the shell not give it special fast powers?
No. What is this, a Netflix kids series?
Have you got proof?
Well, there's one called Turbo the Racing Snail, and that's a cartoon, and cartoons aren't real.
But have you got proof?
Well, I just gave you proof. Cartoons aren't real.
No, but have you got proof that the shell on the snail doesn't give it superpowers and make it go faster?
Yes, because have you ever tried to eat? Well, people eat snail shells, so they don't then become faster.
As a fan of science fiction, you yourself would admit if you ate Spider-Man, you wouldn't cast webs out of your wrist.
Well, you don't know that because no one's ever eaten Spider-Man.
Yeah, good point. Why don't we walk on all fours?
Because we evolved.
But why would it not be easier?
No. I mean, what are these topics, David? This is.
Don't slag me off. Come on, I've put my heart and soul into this.
Sorry. We don't walk on all fours because.
But you never just think when you get out of bed and you need to go to the toilet, you'd not just be better off scuttling off like a little monkey?
No, I find the current system works not very well.
Sorry,
but it's all
Pete.
right.
Sorry, Pete. I'm going to have to stop you there. You are a self-confessed comic book addict. Is that correct?
Actually, it's not.
A self-confessed comic book fan.
I kind of like comic book. I don't read them all.
Well,
I'm not some kind of nerd.
You've got what's his name? Who was the Marvel guy?
What do you mean? Who was the Marvel guy?
The one that died.
Narrow it down. I think you're trying to grasp at Stan Lee.
You've got Stan Lee's poo all over your face because according to Shy Talk, Spider-Man got eaten in Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, the thing about that is that's not in the main 616 continuity, so...
Did Spider-Man get eaten?
Probably. Everyone got eaten in that.
Right.
But it doesn't count. It's not a thing that happened. It's
did
not
the
canon.
person who ate him start casting webs out of his hands?
I don't know. I didn't read it. It was shit.
I presume no. Therefore, snails could have magic powers
but it
in their
wasn't in
shells
the main
that if you eat them, you do not necessarily
Nobody has
inherit their
ever
powers.
eaten Spider-Man in the 616.
Don't start rapping at me, gangster.
I'm just saying.
I can do all
It's
the
not in
biddy whap
616
to you as well.
continuity, Shy Talk. The multiverse exists in 616 continuity, and yeah, the Marvel Zombies was another part of the multiverse, but it's not. It didn't happen in the main continuity.
Ah. Did you just say that the zombie comics were shit?
Yeah.
Well, apparently, according to Chris, you can't call it shit because comics are subjective, Pete.
No, they actually made those comics of recycled fecal matter.
Yeah.
They were literally objectively shit.
Nobody likes a smartass.
Well, I mean, I've got like 4 friends, so they like me.
Oh. You've got an answer for everything, haven't you? Thank you, Pete.
Thanks.
Yeah. He's a professional comedian. And I still... I like that, didn't I? Thanks for backing me up, chat. You will admit my interrogation techniques are clinical at the worst and sheer debauched at best. Hi, Alistair. Welcome to the show. Just skipping through some of these topics. We were flying by tonight. Sorry, I did agree with the caller. Lindsay, if you want to ring in, that's me Skype. And the Discord is in here. Stan Lee was a shit Alfred Hitchcock. I'm sure Peter would say that's subjective. But we can't just base the show on that's subjective. That would be a different show called That's Subjective with David Babcock. I must add, at any point I could just drop off air because on my Twitch stream earlier it just went. So make the most of it while you're here. Forensic questioning. Thank you, John. Not my words. Well, they were my words just a second ago, weren't they? Ted Rogers will get times out for disrespecting Stan. Was Stan Lee that great? Cheers, Pete. Top stuff. Just like your channel. I think we've got to the bottom of that debate. Snails would actually beat slugs in a race if we did it because they've got superpowers in the shell that actually speeds them up. So I'm going to put a tick next to snails. Why don't we walk on all fours? Just because was Pete's answer, and I'm going to go along with that. And I think Marmite is delicious. Fight me. I won that 1. I would say it's perfect time for a little breaky wakey. I'd scheduled the last one. We've got another call. Here we go. Welcome to Cock at Night. You're through on live on air.
Hi, David. Alistair speaking.
Hello, Alistair. What have you got to say?
I don't know. Hello. I'm still here. I can't get out. When will they let me go? I might have to turn to drink.
Oh, don't do that. Jesus. How's lockdown for you?
Oh, it's... Well, at the beginning, it wasn't really much different because I'm only on benefit, Dave. So I didn't get out very much anyway. But because the sort of psychology of the community has kind of streamed into my head, I'm feeling like everybody else feels, the sort of tension, frustration and all that business.
Yeah.
So, but... So how's things over in Rotherham, my hometown?
It's going pretty goddamn lockdown central.
Is it?
Yeah, Tesco, you're queuing.
Yeah.
All the stuff. I tell you what, Alistair, you can help me with the topic that we're going to do after the break.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Are crabs evil?
Well, actually, do you want me to come back after the break then?
Well, you can if you're going to hang on.
Yeah, I can hang on, that's not a problem.
Beautiful stuff. Let me just think, how the hell do I do this? Can you hear me?
I can ring back in if it's easier.
Yeah, do that. We'll just go to a break. I'll ring you back.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Top stuff, Alistair.
Ta-da.
There we go. So, after the break, you heard it first. Do we need 'em? Babcock is a Pilkington ripoff. How very dare you? Everything I do is original. Here are some adverts from the sponsors of this channel. And I will do this. And then I will do this. And I will do this. Adverts.
There's a feeling around, it's America's sound. Pepsi people feeling free. Free to choose a new way, free to stand up and say, you be you and I'll be me.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company of Cincinnati is pleased to announce the Cincinnati Reds 1975 World Champions commemorative bottle free with the purchase of a 6-bottle carton of 32-ounce Pepsi-Cola. For a limited time, when you purchase a 6-bottle carton of 32-ounce Pepsi-Cola, you receive free a 16-ounce Cincinnati Reds 1975 World Champions commemorative bottle. 5-cent deposit required on each bottle.
Join the Pepsi people. Pepsi people. Feeling free, feeling free. So free. All across the nation. It's the Pepsi generation. Feeling free.
Get yours today at participating dealers.
I'm Conway Twitty, and I'd like to tell you something. This land's been good to me. Oh, it's good to see how some things have stood the test of time. Like folks who love their fellow man, take pride in working with their hands, pride in carrying on the family name. They expect the same. Some things should never change, like the hot cornbread that your mama made, or young folks splashing in a swimming hole, or the satisfaction that you get seeing fields you planted grow. As you end a good day with the great taste of Stroh's beer for more than 200 years. The great taste of Stroh's.
Conway Twitty for the Stroh Brewery Company, Detroit, Michigan.
Hey. There we go. Welcome back to Cocker and Knight. Few technical issues here. There were some messages from our sponsors. I just noticed someone say in the chat, are there any traffic news? Yes, there are. There is traffic news here at Cocker and Knight. The roads are quite quiet at the moment because we're all on bloody lockdown. If you've not noticed, Jesus. The roads are on lockdown. I mean, the roads aren't. We're on lockdown. The roads are quiet because of that. Just before the break, we heard from Alistair about Our Crab's Evil, and we're also going to be doing in this section just before the news at 11:30. Creepiest person who isn't convicted of crime. So if you want to ring in on the Skype, which is just above there, or chat in, come in the voice chat on Discord, I'd very much appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. And I'll tell you what. Got it that time. Let's go back to Alistair. I'm just going to... just before we go there, sorry, got another call coming in from Generic Wrestler. Hello, Generic. Jesus Christ. Well, you can't see this. I don't know if you can see it. Hang on. Let's try this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's just do this, and then let's just do this, and let's do that, and this, and another source instead, and do this, and then do window and then oh Jesus Christ, no, not that one. Just wait there, my friend, wait there. Is that working? No, that's not working. So let's just try maybe that. Is that working? No, that's not working either. I'm going to abandon that. I've got a wrestler shaking his head at me, which is quite disturbing. I'm afraid it's not working, my friend. Well, he looks bloody terrifying. Check this out. Hang on. I've got to do this. You've gone to all this effort. You just stay there, you creep. You just stay there. Hang on. And then we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and I'll go, wow. There he is. No, you're on, I think. Are you on? Look at the muscles on him. Oh, he's got tattooed as well. What would you do if you could what would be your first move? I don't know what it is. I'm looking. Oh, he slapped me to the face. No, you got to do it because you're on TV. Yeah. Ooh, what? I don't know. Ah, he slapped me to the face. Now what? Well, I'm not doing anything. I'm just stood there pissing me pants. Oh my God! For God's sake.
Very odd.
I'm an amateur. Sorry, guys. Yeah, just start again. Ooh, what would you do first?
All right, I'd go, hey, David, what's that behind you?
And I go, over here, yeah.
And I'd go,
and you'd slap, yeah, Jesus Christ. And then what would you do?
Then I'd wait for you to turn around.
And I go, oh, God, why did you do that?
Pow.
Oh, right in the bloody eyes. And I go, I can't see anything, and my face is stinging.
Tango slap.
Oh, either side of my ears have popped, and I've gone a bit disorientated.
Kick to the knackers.
Kicking me on the knackers. No.
Knee to the face.
Oh, headbutt.
And now you like Marmite.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Wrestler. Please go away.
Yeah, I will.
Go away. Brilliant.
Look, David, bye.
Yeah, bye. That was absolutely terrifying. Oh. I've just got accosted by a Mexican wrestler. Whew. Let's go back to Alistair. Alistair, save me. Save me, Alistair. Save me, Alistair. How do I bloody ringing? Here we go. Save me, Alistair. Come on. You can hear it this time.
Hi, David.
Alistair, I've just been slapped in the face by a Mexican wrestler.
I know, I saw that. What's he doing?
I don't know why he came into my house and did that.
Well, it's good to have fans from all areas of life, I would imagine.
Well, I can't believe I'm reaching bloody Mexico. Of all the places. Do you think crabs are evil?
Well, it's funny because, because when I was a kid, I had a nasty experience, David.
Go ahead.
Well, on the beach, it was bloody cold then as well, I tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know, Filey or Bridlington, I can't remember, one of them. And I found a crab, and because I was like I had two brothers and a mother and a father, but they kind of tended to ignore me a bit. So I found this crab in this rock pool, and it bit me.
Oh.
So, in answer to your question, absolutely bloody evil things.
We've got to
But
take... Oh, yeah.
I don't support them being put in boiling water.
Not even the one that bit you on the knob?
I'm the quality of mercy is not strained for me.
I appreciate that. And also, on the other topic you can help us with, just before we go to the news at past, creepiest person who isn't convicted of crimes.
Creepiest person, Dominic Cummings.
Oh, God, straight in there. Absolutely fantastic suggestion.
I call him Lord Voldemort.
Exactly. Hey, and yet. Hey, Alistair. Yet.
Yeah.
Not convicted of crimes yet.
Well, we're at least we don't know. I mean, we don't know, do we?
We don't know.
I mean, by all respects, the way he's so kind to people and so loving to people. I mean, God knows.
God knows. Let's
He
not
was
slander. Let's not slander, though. Hey, Alistair.
No, all right.
Thank you so much for calling me.
Oh, thanks, David. I'm going to work out how to subscribe.
Ooh.
Because I'm a newbie on Twitch, but I'll work it out and I'll subscribe.
Hey, welcome to the world. Twitch is fantastic.
Oh, thanks, Dave. All the best.
Cheers, mate. You too. See you later.
Ta-da.
Lovely. Ah, Alistair. What a nice guy. Why are you all not bastards? Why are you all nice? Not nice, sorry. I'll try it again. What? Who's laughing at me? Does this appear to be Rollsop I can hear?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Rollsop. Welcome to the call. What show?
I keep losing what you say, though.
Oh, sorry. I'm a bit bitty, am I? Yes.
I hear you, sorry.
Yes.
But at least I got through this time.
Oh, top stuff. Are crabs evil? Yeah. Do you think crabs are evil, Richard?
I think I heard you say, do I think crabs are evil?
Yeah.
Evil? No.
No. Lovely. Thank you.
Not as evil as wasps.
Exactly, and much appreciated, Rollsop. I think we've got a bit of a dodgy line. Yeah.
Ends again, Mr. Bagpock. I missed that one.
It's okay. Top stuff. Loving it, Richard. Thank you for calling. Yeah, there he goes. Hey, everybody, we've done it. We've nearly done it. We've nearly bloody done it. The first hour. How amazing. How now, brown cow? Don't know why they say that, but I just said it. Richard's gone. Thank you, Richard, if you're watching this. That was top stuff. I think we just had a dodgy line. Yo, Alistair, Shy Talks just gifted you a subscription, so you don't even need to subscribe, because we've got a lovely community in here, and Shy Talk, God bless him, the Mexican wrestler, has just given you a subscription. So welcome to the folds. Welcome, Alistair. It bit you on the willy. Oh, God. Oh, how tragic. I can hear you now, back on the... Hey, Rollsop, brilliant stuff that was. Great to have you on. Nice to have pleasant people on, and not the usual buggers that I usually have on. I'm sure we'll hear from a few of them. Not again sometime. You're not a Mexican... Sorry, no, it wasn't Shy Talk. It was just a generic Mexican wrestler. I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. And remember, word of the day is questions. Let's see it. That's £1,500 that I owe to George Lucas and Industrial Light and Magic for that effect. Star Wars was great. Got to say that as well. You never unmasked the wrestler. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, you know, I'm sorry. How many more times can I say it? I'm sorry, 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 I'm sorry. Are you hydrating? Springtide, thank you for that. Cheers. I'm streaming at 1080. Yeah, welcome to the future. Did I respond to your request? What request was that, McGregor? How many times can I say it in a minute? What, I'm sorry? I bet you that I can say I'm sorry. How many times can I say I'm sorry in a minute? How many times? No, you can't count me saying it, can you? Well, maybe you can. Okay, here we go. I'm up for a challenge. I'm up for a challenge. Let's go over to Coaster Cam. It's been hijacked by Clock Cam. Oh, shit, it's already started. Here we go. Let's turn that down. Are you ready? I think I can say I'm sorry. So, I'm sorry. That's like a second. I reckon I can say it 60... I reckon I can say I'm sorry 67 times in a minute. Look at you all saying other. I'd like to see you say 85 times a minute. It's faster than, it's more than a second, so I'm going to do really well. Here we go. I'm going to say I'm sorry 67 times in a minute. Are you ready? I am. Here we go. I'm sorry, 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 I'm laughing because I'm shitting it. I'm sorry, 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry, 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 sorry, I'm 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 sorry. I think that was 5,000. Did anyone manage to count? Because even though I was doing the fingers, I wasn't actually counting. I was trying to say I'm sorry too much. 5,001. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I'm sure it was about 5,000. Yeah, so I smashed it really. I'm actually sweating that much. I've got a bit of condensation there. Insincere, knob off. I counted 23. Just shut up, 20. Bloody hell. That was at least 5,000. I think it was 128. I think it was close. I'm pretty sure it was close. I did not give you permission. I did not give you permission. Show's falling apart. Several arm slurry. Yeah, I didn't count the ones that I didn't say it properly. I counted the ones that I said I'm sorry. Okay? No, I didn't say isolates either. You can all take the piss. It's very easy to take the piss. It's not so easy to do it. And I did about 4,928 I'm sorry's in a minute. And that's fast for anyone. And I've got 32 teeth. And most people have got 28. So, Jamie Reeves did 136 sorries in 1992. Exactly. And I did 5,000 nearly, so I think that tells you. So the only one I've got for that is Dominic Cummings is one of the creepiest people who hasn't been convicted of crimes. There were a few in the chat, but I've lost them. I've lost them, but I think I saw Jimmy Savile in there, but he wasn't technically convicted, was he? Yeah, I was going to poo-poo that, but he wasn't actually caught, was he, until he died. So he would probably go on the list. And crabs are evil. Ladies and gentlemen, the first hour has been uncommenced. Mr. Bean, yeah, he'd be on the list as well. We've only got an hour left, and in this hour let me tell you. Or should I keep it a secret? Or should I tease it so that you come back after the news? These are some of the things that we're going to be doing in the next hour. Is your pet dead? Do you miss it? First and last time you shat yourself because piss was popular last week. Are we slowly turning into robots? And in our Origins of Food series, or as I like to call it, Oof, Chips. This is Cock at Night with me, David Babcock. The weather is dark. And after the news... Oh, by the way, thank you for the £5 donation. I won't name you. Rebby, I've just named you. Stay with us, because after the news, we're back with more great stuff. And this will be a smooth transition. Yes, it will be one. And here we go into it now. This is Cock at Night. And turn that off. And news.
Good afternoon. The latest news. In South America, people are still being dug out of the sea of mud caused by the eruption of a volcano on Wednesday night. 4 mountain towns in Colombia have been virtually buried by the mud which swept down from the volcano after its ice cap was melted by the eruption. About 70,000 people lived in the 4 towns, and it's feared that more than 20,000 of them died. In southern India, about 150 people have been killed in floods caused by continuous heavy rain over 4 days. 60 died when a bus was swept off the road. 400,000 people have been made homeless in Madras and in neighbouring villages. The agreement which will give the Irish Republic a say in the running of Ulster has been signed. Mrs Thatcher and the Irish Prime Minister Dr Fitzgerald signed it at exactly 2 o'clock at Hillsborough Castle outside Belfast. The area was sealed off by security forces before dawn, and the 2 Prime Ministers arrived separately by helicopter for the ceremony. Protestant politicians and the IRA have condemned the agreement. And in South Armagh, a policeman was killed and another seriously injured this morning when an IRA landmine exploded close to a border crossing.
This is John
Inflation
Suchet.
is down to its lowest level since February. It fell to 5.4% in the year to October, compared with 5.9% in September. The Employment Minister, Kenneth Clarke, says it's good news, and I cannot see how anyone can say otherwise. A new bill allowing shops to open at all hours, including Sundays, has been published and should come into force next summer. Regulations restricting shop workers' hours will be scrapped, but those already in jobs will be protected from dismissal if they refuse to work on Sundays. The Transport Minister, Mrs Linda Chalker, says all coaches are to be fitted with governors to stop them travelling faster than 70 miles an hour. The announcement follows Britain's worst single motorway crash last month on the M6. 13 people were killed and more than 30 injured when a coach and 10 other vehicles collided and burst into flames in Lancashire. There was another pile-up on the M6 near Stoke-on-Trent this morning, but no fatalities. The cricketer Ian Botham arrived in Manchester today on his charity walk from John O'Groats to Land's End. He's now well over halfway on the 880-mile journey, which he hopes will raise £1 million for leukemia research. He should reach Land's End in 10 days' time. That's all from ITN until the news at 5:45.
Thank you for the news with John Suchet. Coming up in this hour, we have exactly 9 topics. What was the year? 1985. We have 9 topics. Such as, is your pet dead? Do you miss it? Fat Victorian beta. No, we'll go on to that. Shittest decade, not counting this one. First and last time you shat yourself. Piss was popular last week. Are we slowly turning into robots? Origins of food. Oof. Chips. Tallest thing you've climbed. Why am I hairy? Follicle debate. And if I drank urine for a year, would I die? First of all, I've got some media to show you. And this is going to be a smooth transition. Very much like... what's his chops? Sorry. I'd Skype you, but I have family sleeping next door. Yeah, just whisper. I'm fine with that. I just burped up vomit and then choked on it. That's the show. If you want to Skype me, that's the address up there. How unpleasant. We're going to do some media, so I'm going to go over to what I like to call Coaster Cam. In fact, yeah, let's go to Coaster Cam, but this isn't a roller coaster. This is just a video. The 10 Stone Baby. Now, watch this, and I will ask you some questions afterwards. Here we go. Here it comes now. It's a news report from the olden days, 1935 to be precise. Watch this, there'll be some questions afterwards.
Bestie.
Tell you what, you can tell with... Sorry, I'm so sorry. Let's go back and watch the 10 Stone Baby. Shit. With audio this time. Let's go.
Meet 3-year-old Leslie Bowles, claimed to be the heaviest baby in the world. When he was last weighed, he turned the scales at 9 stone 2. He's grown a lot since then, but the trouble is that nowadays he refuses to be weighed at all. So we don't really know whether he's solid or hollow. In every way apart from his size, Leslie is normal. He can think, talk, and look after himself as well as any 3-year-old. He's in perfect health too, examined by the doctor every day, just to see that there's no fear of his bursting. They don't let him walk yet. His body is too heavy for his legs, but that doesn't stop him getting about and doing things. In this interview, Leslie stated that he liked being filmed, but he did not like doctors, and weighing machines he just couldn't abide. Leslie seems to be having a very good time, but he'd better look to his laurels because they say that out in America there's already a baby challenger for the heavyweight title. How about a 10-round contest between them?
So there we are. Hello. That was Jesus Christ, stop. Stop, I say, stop. There we go. That was a very fat baby. Now, my question is, have we gone back to those days? Did you see the bit where they offered him a chocolate bar and he climbed up on his big fat legs, which quite frankly could snap at any moment? He was only 3. He's 88, he's lived a lovely life, and they teased him with the chocolate bar. Now, is that or is that not the modern day equivalent of such TV shows as Big Brother, Love Island, you know, all the other ones? Have we gone back to the Victorian days when that poor little child, God knows how he got that big, because his family didn't seem that rich. I think they were injecting him with lard. That might not be true, but let's face it, they're all probably dead, so I'm not slandering them. I don't remember Love Island having a fat baby. Yes, but it's a metaphor, Peter. It's a metaphor for, you know, is the world the baby? Are the Are the exploited youngsters of Love Island the very same as the 9-stone baby we've just observed twice because I forgot to put the audio on? They're in it for the fame. Maybe the family... Was that a home movie of you? How dare you, Secretch? I was a slight baby. I actually modelled for the, what do you call it? Avon catalogue as a child, I'll have you know. It's definitely the start of mainstream media. I just saw that when I was, Googling... no, I can't say that. That's Jesus Christ. When I was Googling Pathé, let's say. And that video popped up. And it was just kind of like, it just kind of struck a chord with me. So, if he strikes a chord with you, maybe a harpsichord, Skype me, thedavidbabcock@hotmail.com, or I'm on Discord. Yeah, so I just thought they just triggered something in me, that did. Also, we in this little section before the news, shittest decade, not counting this one. And by this one, I mean... I wasn't a freakishly skinny baby. I was lithe. I was lithe. You're very rude, Ross. To say you're a subscriber and you give bits to this channel, you've been very rude about me tonight, saying I'm stealing ideas. You steal your name, Ross from Friends. Got him back. Shittest decade. Are we talking the 70s? They were pretty shit, weren't they? We're talking the 60s. Oh, the Beatles, is that it? We're talking maybe even the 80s. All that kind of carry on. Was that the shittest decade in your opinion? Hey, Skype me, Discord, we're all here. And is your pet dead? Do you miss it? Because some people have pets that they don't like, and when they die it's kind of like, Jesus, I'm glad that little idiot's not around anymore. Anyway, I've offered you loads of things. I could just wait. But I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to open my ass and my heart out to you all. Ross from Friends was right. I was a fat baby. And maybe... Oh, just maybe. That's why I relate with that poor little guy. I too was filmed playing with toys with my roly-poly legs and wedged chin. I too was filmed clambering for a Mars bar. And although I don't resent my family for taking the videos, I feel the pain of that child. And I look into his squidgy eyes and say, you ain't heavy. I mean, you are. But you're my brother. Just a little thought of the show there. While I desperately wait for someone to call in to the show. That was very moving. Hey, whoa, hey, stop the tears, guys. Stop the tears. I wasn't, I wasn't asking for someone to cry. I was merely just pouring my heart out to you all. Because this is a show unlike any other show. This is a show that means something to me. This show goddamn means something to me. And I ain't here, partner. I ain't here because it pays the bills. Okay? I'm here for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm here for you guys. And... Sure, a screen separates us and you may seem quite distant from me, but if you feel very closely, you can feel the skin on my hand, gently caressing your forehead as I say, in a quiet voice, there, you'll be alright. Don't live a lonely life. Papa's here. And everything's going to be alright. Touching words. After the advert break, you're not going to have nightmares. Bloody hell. No, don't. It's fine. Don't cry. I just want some spiritual contact to contact, baby. And I just wanted to hands across the water, you know what I mean? She lives a lonely life. It is my hand. It's not my penis. And it's not my penis. It is not my penis. Guys, as we come up to the adverts, these topics haven't taken off. People, is your pet dead? Do you miss it? That's fine. Oh, yes, my dog Stella died in 2019. Very much missed. See? Some pets aren't arseholes. Some pets are very much missed. I don't want another baby, you terror. Let's see if anybody else been talking about pets. Just checking. Here we go. Yes. Just checking the old text coming in. Nobody's saying that they thought their pets were dickheads, which I'm surprised at. Quite surprised at that. Will you? A great question there, Matthew. Matthew just sent me a text. Will you be sad when your rabbit dies? Recently, those of you who have been following the saga of me and Ziggy, my pet rabbit, I've spoken very ill of him, and I said that he's been a pointless pet. But very recently, we've bonded. And you know what? If he died, I wouldn't be happy. And that's how much I'd say. Yeah, Pete, do not tell the kitten story again. Jesus Christ. Orville the duck died 3 weeks after Keith Harris, probably from a broken heart. Tragic. My best friend was a chicken for a couple of years. She was a lovely hen. She died last year and I miss her lots. When I started reading that, I thought you meant that your best friend kind of became a chicken and was living like one. That would have been freaky. Rabbit abuse? Sorry? Whoa, we don't toss out such things as that. I was broken when Chucky died. For those of you that don't know, I work in a hennery. That's a place where chickens lay eggs. And there was a little chicken called Chucky, who I grew quite fond of. I called her Chucky because whereas most chickens make the noise of Chucky would just kind of go Chucky, 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 and she became egg-bound. Now, those of you who aren't in the industry, egg-bound is when a hen has quite a tight cloaca or chicken bum, and it means that the eggs cannot pass through the hole. Now, one egg being lodged in there, sure, that's fine. Chucky actually had 3 or maybe even 4 eggs lodged in her cloaca, chicken bum, and it caused a backing up of gas, which one fateful afternoon, Chucky exploded and her beak flew past me, very nearly killed me. It would have been some kind of crazy suicide attack by Chucky. And she exploded everywhere, and not a day goes by. Chickens have gas. All animals have gas in a way. Not a day goes by that I don't remember that little Chucky girl. R.I.P. Chucky. R.I.P. I just said R.I.P. because I saw Pete's name. We had a tortoise until my dad ran over it with our fly mow. See, tragic tale. Ooh, grisly. I wonder what would win out of a fly mow and a tortoise. Probably, well, the fly mow. After the break, I'm working. After the break, first and last time you shat yourself, because piss was popular last week. Remember the tale of In the Night Penanaro pissing over his cousin? Great story. Oh God, we've got a call coming through. Probably save this until after the break, but you're through to the show.
Yo, David, it's your boy Shitehawk.
Hi, Shitehawk. Nice of you to call.
I thought I'd save you.
I'm fine. I could talk all night.
That's the problem.
Oh, okay, go on.
What were the questions? Let's run through the questions.
No,
mate.
I'm
Come on.
going to an advert break now. You're bloody late.
Right. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise it was pre-arranged.
I'll ring you back after the advert breaks. This.
Oh, I'll be sat here waiting.
Is Cock at Night. Shit. Come on. Here we go.
What's good and cold and loved all over? Stroh's 12 cans Stay Cold pack, because it's made to get 12 cans of Stroh's beer cold and to help keep them good and cold until you need them. And it's a neat package to have around. The cans are easy to get to. They roll right out when you need them. And you can dispose of the empties just by putting them back in the pack. For a party or picnic or any occasion where beer lovers gather,
Drink responsibly.
Stay Cold packs around. The beer stays cold and smooth and mellow, and it's right there at your fingertips when you're thirsting for a cool, fresh-tasting beer. So roll out the beer.
Drink
Stroh's
responsibly.
easy to carry compact Stay Cold 12-pack.
From one beer lover to another, Stroh's beer. From one beer lover to another, Stroh's.
Drink responsibly.
Stroh Brewery Company, Detroit, Michigan.
When the fun stops, stop.
If you're looking for a great buy on a little Japanese car, come to the Colt Carnival. Come see the Dodge Colt Carousel with road wheels, tinted glass, reclining bucket seats, adjustable steering column, and AM/FM radio, all standard. Terrific gas mileage, 37 miles per gallon on the highway, 24 in the city in EPA estimates. That's with 4-cylinder engine and 5-speed transmission. Your actual mileage may vary. See your Dodge dealer for a great buy during the Colt Carnival.
Two reclining bucket seats and carpeting for both your feet and windows made of tinted glass that keep or locking up your gas. Outside air can flow right through and front disc brakes are standard too. How did Dodge Colt put so much in such a little car? Standard power brakes are new, metallic seats are new here too. There's gold, maroon, and even blue, perhaps a 5-speed stick for you. How did Dodge Colt put so much in such a little car?
See your nearby Dodge dealer for his low price during the Colt Carnival. See Loveland Dodge in Loveland.
It's bloody hell. Why isn't that? Welcome back to Cock at Night. We're entering into the last half an hour of this shite. And let me tell you, it's been quite a feisty show. We've had some fights. Me and Pete came to fisticuffs digitally. Me and an actual wrestler from Mexico, Zigzag, thank you for the follow. Me and an actual wrestler from Mexico actually had a fist fight. Physically. Thank you for the messages from our sponsors. I must, just for legal reasons, say that the news bulletins that we heard are not up to date and they are historical news bulletins. Therefore, anything that is reported in them may not still be true. And the adverts that you've just heard are not giving me any money. They are simply a spot filler while I cry into my hands and say, why the hell am I doing this? This is Cock at Night. I am David Babcock, and this is the show that you want to know live. Right, we got a caller before the break, which was Shy Talk. First time we've heard of him tonight. Hi, Kemish. Sorry, I wasn't saying hi to you. I was saying hi to Kemish in the chat. Actually, Shy Talk. I've not. Yeah, Shy Talk. I've not heard from you tonight. How are you? I'm doing fine. You shit, arseholes! I've not turned the sound on again.
Oh no!
I even thought when I turned it off. Remember to turn it back on for Shy Talk.
Should we start again?
Do we have to?
No.
Right. First, and what do you want to talk about, caller?
Whatever the subjects are, you lay them out on me, and I'll give you a goddamn answer.
What's the first and last time you shat yourself?
Dolly Mock.
What does that mean?
Dolly Mock is where it was a little place they send children in Wales from where I lived to go like, hey, go and spend a weekend in Wales, learn about the country, and I shat myself on a mountain walk.
Why?
Because I was on a mountain, there weren't any toilets.
Why don't you just do it behind a rock or in some moss or heather?
Well, she wasn't there. And that wouldn't have been suitable because we were a bunch of children and we had to be surrounded by adults at all time.
Were you wearing a nappy?
I was not wearing a nappy, no.
What happened to the feces?
It's in a small lake. I kicked it in a lake.
What? I thought you pulled your panties.
I did. I wasn't going to carry on with a mountain walk with that sat in my back passage, was I? So I let it fall down my shorts and I punted it into a lake.
But you had pooey pants for the rest of the trips.
The chips. Yeah, I'm afraid so. But once I got back to the farmhouse, I had a shower and disposed of them responsibly.
So there's just some poor fish had to gobble down your poo?
Yeah.
And you don't feel a tad guilty about that?
No, I don't.
You've got very loose morals and bowels by the sounds of it.
I was on a mountain. Different rules, mate.
Yeah, but the altitude doesn't affect the slackness of your hole.
Well.
Was it a runny poo?
No, it wasn't. It was very solid.
So it was a solid poo?
Solid poo.
And you couldn't grip onto it until you got down the mountain?
I couldn't. My sphincter muscles at that age were not as developed as they are now. Now I can hold one for weeks. Granite it is down there, granite.
You were the person that took lots of tablets to not poo at a festival, weren't you?
That's correct, yes, but that was from ages 22 onwards.
Right. And what was the last time you shat yourself?
I think that was the last time I shat myself.
Just to clarify, sorry, this is not Barney. This is
not Barney.
Shite Hawk.
Different people.
Yeah. Are we slowly turning into robots?
Yes.
Why?
I have metal in my ankle, and that's what robots are made of. And
does it kind of go zzz, zzz, zzz when you move?
No, it's not that advanced, but some people may have zip zips going on. $1 Million Man, he had zip zips.
Yeah, but the $1 Million Man isn't real.
He is. I've seen him on telly.
Yeah, I've seen Trevor McDonald on telly, but he's not real.
He's very real.
Hello, bird on a banjo. Sorry.
He's actually 8.5 foot tall. Did you know that?
He's what?
Trevor McDonald is 8.5 foot tall.
Shut up.
Biceps like pythons.
Trevor McDonald's 8.5 foot tall.
Yeah, he's a man mountain.
Are you having me on?
No.
Really?
He would. I tell you what, he would. He's trained. I think he was possibly in the SAS or maybe the SBS.
I would have never have thought that.
Oh no, Geeky Pete, I don't mean the $6 million man. I'm on a budget, so just the $1 million man.
You've embarrassed yourself.
Yeah.
What origins of food? Oof.
Yes.
Chips.
Oof. Chips. Well, chips.
As in.
Yeah.
Chips, as in chips.
Chips.
Yeah.
As in chips. Well, they were created by Rick Rosner, 1977 to 1983, and then chips were no longer seen.
You're on about the TV
recently.
series, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, you've embarrassed yourself because it's origins of food. Oof.
Well, don't tell me. Tell Wikipedia, mate. That's the first thing that comes in when I type in chips.
Do you want me to tell you really? Do you want me to tell you really where they were invented?
Can I make a guess?
Go on.
Is it Vikings?
No.
Ah. Go on.
Come in.
We asked Jeeves.
The earliest records of fries are found in Latin America. One of the first documented mentions is given by Chilean Criollo Francesco Nunes de Pineda y Bascunan in his work.
For Chelsea.
Right, in his work Cautiverio Feliz in 1673, where he says that Mapuche women sent fried and stewed potatoes in a dinner while he stayed in the Fort Nativity during 1629. Currently, fries are a common side dish, and we don't need to know that.
Well, I'm going to have to pull you up on something there.
Why?
Fries and chips are two very different things.
Let me continue. The French and Belgians have an ongoing dispute about where fries were invented, with both countries claiming ownership. From the Belgian standpoint, the popularity of the term French fries is explained as a French gastronomic hegemony, into which the cuisine of Belgium was assimilated because of a lack of understanding coupled with a shared language and geographic proximity of the countries. Belgian journalist Georges Girard claims that a 1781 family manuscript recounts that potatoes were deep fried prior to 1680 in the Meuse Valley in what was then the Spanish Netherlands, present-day Belgium. The inhabitants of Namur, Andan and Dinan had the custom of fishing in the Meuse for small fish and frying, especially among the poor. But when the river was frozen and fishing became hazardous, they cut potatoes in the form of small fish and put them in the fryer like those here. There's a picture, you can't see it. So it's either Belgium or Latin America.
Yeah, but they're referencing fries. Fries aren't chips.
So who invented chips?
well, it's either that guy that I said earlier, or it's a mystery lost in time.
Where do you get off?
Normally the stop on Beak Avenue.
Well, you've just told us where you live. Big
Yeah,
mistake.
Yeah, dox me. See if I care.
Big
What's
mistake.
the next question?
No, that's it.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, ring back later because nobody's ringing in.
Oh, I suppose.
Just do
Well,
one
do
of
you
your,
want me to ring
do
back,
one of your,
or do you want me to get-
yeah, do one of your
I'll
stupid
get one of
characters.
I'll get a celebrity friend to ring in later then.
God.
Love ya.
Bye. Yeah, not going to say that to you. Cancel. Ross. Accept. Ring. We've got someone coming on here, and let me just tell you, maybe I don't really want to know who your uncle is, because I've heard it too many times. I'm just ringing him. Let's hope he picks up. It's great, this, isn't it? It's live. Yeah. There we go. Come on. Oh, he's not. Okay, he's not rang me. That's fine. Special guest celebrity coming on. Oh, God. That's Ross from Friends. I've been thinking that you've been giving me stick all night, and it's bloody you. I actually thought you were a real person taking the piss. It's bloody Ross. I'm not bothered about what you think. Hello, C. Allen.
Hello.
Hello.
It's me again.
What's the first and last time you shat yourself?
First time, can't remember. I was probably a baby, probably in nappies. Last time, Halloween 2014.
Were you on a child's ride?
No.
Go on.
No. So, it was the last time I went trick-or-treating, actually. So, went trick-or-treating with my mates. And actually, there's quite a few of us that time. And
Your 7 mates.
I think there was more than 7. I don't talk to a few of them though. They chose a different path than what I did.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and I can't remember what I'd eaten, but it gave me a stomach ache.
Uh-oh.
Because everyone was like, "Come on, Connor, come on, let's go." So I was like, "Yeah, all right."
Yeah.
And I was probably about a mile away from home when it got really bad. And I was just like slowing down, and I had to stop for a minute or so sometimes. And I was like, "Oh, you know when it gets that bad, and you can feel Myrtle the turtle, and you're just holding it in.
Oh.
You got to stop still, you know."
What, it was actually coming out of your bum like a baby's head?
It was, yeah, it was like that. And then so I had to stand still and sort of like clench my cheeks so it sort of pushed it back in.
Carry on.
At which point it went off after a little bit, carried on walking, happened again, at which point it just sort of, it happened after a while.
Oh.
And of course I didn't want to show myself up to say I've got to go back, I need to go to the toilet beforehand, and I was just trying, like, sort of, not let them know that I was having a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
But it eventually, once it had happened,
and it went in your pants, didn't it?
Yes.
And then what?
I had to basically waddle home,
carrying it like a stalk.
Well, it wasn't a lot of poo, but because I'd held it in, it sort of turned to diarrhea. It was sort of. It was the same consistency of diarrhea.
I'm regretting choosing this topic now.
You ask, and I will tell.
Yeah.
And I will be honest.
Are we slowly turning into robots?
Ooh, tricky question. I'd say no.
Have you got any metal in you?
No. And as far as I know, I haven't been microchipped. So.
Right.
That could be a thing what they could be doing in the future, microchipping children.
Especially if they shit themselves as much as you did. Callum, it's been great. Connor, sorry, it's been great talking to you.
I don't know why I tell you all this. I don't know why.
I'm not sure why. I think it's some kind of therapy, and I'm glad that you're getting it out there.
Yeah.
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 Top stuff.
Sorry. I'm sorry to the chat. I
Hey.
have to listen to that.
You are a great guy. Okay?
Yeah, I know I am. But I'm just... It's not nice.
No, it's not.
I went into a bit of detail there, didn't I?
Yeah. I've personally not shat myself since I was a toddler in nappies, but you guys that want to keep saying you pooed
Yeah,
yourself...
sure of that. Sure. Yeah, you sure about... Think about that for a second, David.
Go on.
'Cause I think everyone wants to know when the last time you really cacked yourself was.
Go on then. Shame me.
I don't know.
Well...
I don't know you outside of
If you've got no lead in your pencil, then don't shoot the gun.
All I'm trying to say is that I think you're being a tiny bit of a charlatan now. I think you should be honest with your fans. Be honest.
I was squatting down in the car park at work.
At the chicken factory?
No, different job.
All right.
Probably about 5 years ago. Fixing something on my wheel of my car with a wrench.
Mm-hmm.
Did a fart, shat myself.
Fair enough.
Put my pants in a bin.
I mean, we've been there. We've all been there at some point or other. I mean, I bent down to pick up... Well, my phone had fallen off the sofa. And so when I got up off the sofa to go in the kitchen, I bent down to pick it up and I farted. But it's normal. It's normal to fart when bent over, but maybe to poo yourself, you've got to go a bit careful, ain't you?
I'm not going to cry, Matt.
What?
Matt's just said, am I going to cry? I'm not going to cry.
I didn't say you were going to cry.
No, Matt Steve-O said it.
What? You getting emotional, are you, David? Are you embarrassed that a man in his mid-30s...
Mid-30s? Sod off! Get off my show, mid-30s. Good God. Now, you and I are going to live forever, but don't look back in anger, because my next guest is a celebrity guest. I won't give away his identity. But let's just say Songbird. And also, there's a wall. I wonder what that wall is going on over there. Diggsy's dinner. Delicious. He said ring him back in a minute. You are our celebrity guest. The show doesn't go on until we have bloody Ross on. Mr. in the chat, big balls, he can't even come on the bloody show. It's not Damon from Blur, it's not Bonehead. It's not Eva Cassidy. Someone else is ringing now, don't even know who this is. You're through to the show.
Oh.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Who's this?
Oh, David, is that you?
You're through to Cock at Night.
I actually didn't think I was gonna, it's gonna go through.
Yes.
Hi, I just called to say hi.
Right.
Because I was hearing that you said that nobody was calling, and me and my other half were just listening to you in bed.
Fantastic. What's your name, caller?
My name is Firuzan.
Who?
Yeah, this is the thing I get all the time. Firuzan.
And have you got a user in Twitch?
Sorry, say again?
What's your Twitch username?
Twitter username.
And are you watching me on Twitch?
Yes, but I'm in the other room now. I can't watch you because it might be like an echoing sound, so I'm in the other room. I'm not watching you right now.
Do you contribute to the show? What's your name?
Firuzan.
But in Twitch, have you got a Twitch name?
Oh, no.
Are you just watching?
Yeah.
Well, bloody Nora, welcome to the show.
Hello.
What was the last time you shat yourself?
Oh, I was about 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
So I was walking from school back home, and I just couldn't hold it. And I remember I was wearing tights, so I just felt that my tights were filled with poo.
Oh dear, like a
And I had-
sausage. Like a sausage.
No, it was a bit more mushier than that.
Hmm.
So I had to walk like about 20 minutes with that. So when I went home, I think I kind of put everything in the bin.
Oh dear. Do you believe that we're slowly turning into robots?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Do you?
I mean, I've got no metal in me, so I couldn't possibly comment.
Oh yeah.
But
no,
may
not
I
have
say, it's lovely to hear a lady's voice on the show.
Oh, that's all right. I'm also doing one more thing actually.
Yes.
My other half got you to send me a happy birthday video a couple of years ago.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
I really did. Thank
Oh,
you.
fantastic.
I still have the video, and really, really nice.
And you got me glasses?
No.
No, another different person. Sorry. Hey, I'm glad that you're enjoying the show, and hello to sunny Netherlands.
Sunny Netherlands.
Where are you?
I'm in Essex.
Essex, of course. Of course it's Essex. Hey, nice to have you on the show. Thank you very much.
That's all right. Bye-bye. Good
Bye.
night.
Brilliant. How pleasant. So my voice has gone all high because I'm not used to speaking to women. Brilliant. I'm not blushing. You're blushing. I'm not blushing. I've got high blood pressure. Ross, I'm going to give you one last chance. We're not going to talk about poo, you coward. We're going to talk about you. Right? Answer the flipping phone. I can't believe that happened. How embarrassing. Essex. When did I do that? That must have been ages. That must be when I was on Fiverr. I'm not blushing. You're blushing. He's not going to answer. I didn't pressure her into it. She came out. Hello? Oh, I don't need to see you. Ross? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Ross? I can see him. Ross, your microphone's muted. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with these people? I just saw him leave the room. His bloody mic was muted, the sod. And now he's not answering. Turn Your on.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
There's no other way I can do it with that video. I don't understand.
Well, it's
how
all
this
right.
works.
It's all right. I'll pretend I'm not looking at you. I don't want to put you off.
That's all right. I'm in the dark.
May I say, Ross, don't look back in anger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
may
you
say that.
Do you think that you will live forever?
I don't really know how to answer that.
You're our celebrity guest, so I'd like you to talk. You know. No.
Sorry, just outside for a cigarette.
Yeah.
What am I talking about?
Well, you don't want to talk about shitting yourself, am I right?
Sort of, yeah.
Right. Are we slowly turning into robots?
I guess so. Well,
you're a big man in the chat, but one-on-one, you are no comprende.
I think I've just been caught off guard.
Oh, you've been caught off guard, are you? Well, get guard, because I'm coming at you with this sword. On guard. Ooh, Mr. Shy.
And that's French, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it is French. Why don't you sound like you're from Manchester?
Because I'm not from Manchester.
Right. Tell us about
I'm
yourself,
from,
Ross. Celebrity guest. Tell us about yourself, Ross.
I live in the East Midlands.
Really? Whereabouts?
And near Lincoln.
That's not the East Midlands.
It is. Lincoln is the East Midlands.
Carry on. So carry on, and tell us about yourself.
I make music.
You're a musician. How interesting. Yes.
This is. I don't know how to adjust the volume on my Skype when I'm outside. I think my whole neighbourhood can hear this conversation.
Sorry, I'll whisper. How funny that you.
That's just as loud.
Oh, is it? What shall I? Where? Oh, I don't know then. To turn me down on your phone.
No, I've tried that.
Tell us about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Why is it funny that you make music? Bear in mind you're our celebrity guest.
That's.
Yeah.
My dad's Paul Gallagher.
Ah, your dad's Paul Gallagher. Now that rings a bell.
And how does that ring a bell?
I've just heard of the name Paul Gallagher.
Someone in your chat that knows me, I think. I don't know who they are.
Really?
Yeah. I need to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Can I just... I've heard of the name Gallagher. Why would that be?
Did I meet you in Stockwell?
Stockwell?
Yeah.
I don't know, I've never been to Stockwell.
Is it Stockwell?
What, in America?
In London.
London? Yeah. Were you wearing a shiny jacket?
Yes.
I might have seen you from afar.
Right. Were you wearing a shiny jacket?
No, I don't wear shiny jackets. I'm not a ponce.
Oh, right. Well, you've exposed me.
Yes.
Sorry, I'll have more patter next time.
Hey, you've done a sound job, Ross.
It's terrible.
You're regretting slagging me off in the comments now, aren't you, Ross?
No.
Springtide says, quick, Ross, slide away. See?
Right, I'm going to slide away.
Yeah. Don't look back in anger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice one, Ross.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Right, bye.
Bye. There we go. Oh. Yeah. That's what happens when you take me on in the chat. That's what happens when you take the cock on in the chat. Big man in the chat. But I pulled his panties down and made him walk through the street of argument. Who the hell's this? You throw to cock at night?
Hello, David.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's Dan Dixon, one of the top 5 alien hunters
Hello, Dan.
in the UK right now.
What do you want to talk about?
I'm in a spot of bother, David.
Oh no, why?
I've got my penis stuck in a toaster.
Why was your penis in the toaster?
You know that I contact aliens through my willy hole?
Yes.
I thought it could boost the signal.
What about...
So I put it in the toaster.
Right.
What can I do? It hurts.
Have you tried turning it off with the plug for a start?
Turning it off or on?
Well, turn it off, Ollie. Dan, you want to... Oh, you want to turn it off at the wall because you don't want to get a shock on your dingle.
Yeah. It feels very warm.
Yeah, well, turn it off. You're gonna have
It's burning.
No, turn it off, I said.
Why did you say turn it on, David?
I didn't. You're gonna have a toasted cock.
Ah, ah, ah.
Oh, God.
What do I do now, David, please?
Right.
No.
You've turned it off, okay?
Turned it off.
Right. Try and slowly eject it with the cancel button.
The cancel, okay.
And tell me what happens.
It's slowly coming off, but it's very mangled in the grill bit.
Oh, God, it's a bit scorched, is it?
Yeah.
Why did you have your penis in a toaster? Have you already told me that? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is it coming out?
Has anybody got any tips to take my penis out of a toaster?
If you've got... I can't do multiple calls on Skype, but Ollie, Dan, shit. Right, people had given me lots of bits for... why is that not working? Oh, I've not got text to speak on. Sorry, guys. Those of you that have done bits in an attempt to give me... read it out, it's not doing it.
This isn't really helping my situation.
No, sorry, Dan. Sorry, Dan. I can only advise that it's definitely unplugged from the wall, is it?
Yes, it's unplugged from the wall.
I'd only advise to maybe pop some ice cubes in there.
Okay, I'll try that, David.
Or get like a button. I'm not finished. Get like a spatula or something and put it in the freezer for a bit and then use it to pry it out.
Yes. Okay, I'll try that.
Okay.
Thank you, David.
Oh, Matthew just said, can you ask him to go into the bath? I think he's trying to kill you, Dan.
Oh no. Shall I put a shower on?
Don't do that. You'll die.
Oh no, my wife's gone. Bye.
Oh, God, bye. Bye. Jesus Christ. What a call. What a call. What are you all giving bits for now Dan's on? You should have been giving me bits. Should have given me a bit of your love and attention. Can't believe he put his willy in a toaster. What a freak. Who'd do something stupid like that? I know Lindsay married. Pop your knackers in. Oh. You miss Dan, do you, Lance? Well, follow Groggy Boggy. Dan is one of the most funniest, most original... What's happening here? Accept. 1,000... Matthew, you lunatic! What the hell are you doing that for, Matt? I've told you, if you keep giving me bits, I'm going to have to ban you. That's too many. Oh, what's Ross said? I would love to have a conversation if I had some notice. Oh, excuses, Ross, excuses. You had enough notice in the chat saying that I was stupid and a big poo-poo head, yeah? Jesus Christ, Matt, you're bloody mental. 1,000 bits, that's like £1,000, isn't it? Here we go. Hello, you through to Cock at Night?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hi?
Am I on?
You're on. Live.
Oh, wait, okay, hold on. Let me just get my... let me just put you to my... Oh, you're in my headphones, hold on. Let me just put... There we go. Okay, can you hear me now?
What's your name?
I'm a bit nervous, sorry.
It's okay, what's your name?
I'm a bit nervous, actually. My name's Jerry.
Hello, Jerry. What do you want to call about?
I'm actually live now.
No, you just threw to the pre-call. What do you want to talk about?
Okay, oh, I'm so nervous here. Sorry about that. Oh, do you want me to go? I'm not very good, am I?
And
do you want me to go?
I'm not saying that you're not very good. What do you want to talk about?
Austin Powers?
Okay, I'll put you through. Blub. Hello, you're through to David on Cock at Night, live.
Hello. Hi.
You want to talk about Austin Powers, do you?
Yeah, I'm watching it now on telly.
And what's the best bit about it?
Oh, I'm not very good at this, sorry.
Well, you can
Do
leave
you
it.
want me to go?
Leave if you want, but you don't have to.
I like. How? When did you become a Twitch?
I became a Twitch a bit back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Austin Powers now.
Hey, enjoy it. It's a great film. Cheers, Jerry.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
Nice one. What a lovely chap. We've missed the advert break. We've got 5 minutes left. I was going to do tallest... Hello?
Hello, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger. The United by Fate has been asking me to call you.
Oh, wow. Hello.
Hello.
Are you watching Austin Powers as well?
No, I only watch my own films.
Oh. What's the tallest thing you've ever climbed?
It would have been the big building I had to climb during True Lies.
What okay. Why am I hairy?
Laziness.
What do you mean?
Well, you don't have to be hairy, do you?
No. I've got hair on my back and on my pubis. That's not laziness.
Well, you could shave it.
You throw... Alistair, oh shit, hang on.
Hello.
Hello, Alistair, what have you got for us? I've just got rid of the other call then. Hang on. Hey up.
Yeah, just very, very quick. You know, talking about robots?
Yes.
So, remember the Matrix?
Yes.
They're true. And we're all in this reality which isn't real. Do you understand?
Yes.
And we're all actually in sort of little tubes actually giving energy to the machines.
Wow, bloody Nora.
And do you know who built the machines?
Marlon Brando?
Cummings.
Oh, the traitor. Thank you very much, Alistair. Fantastic. Arnie. Resume call. Sorry, you're back. I got rid of you. What an idiot.
Oh, no. I'm a big celebrity. You put me on hold.
I can't believe I did that. I was trying to make him join, but I don't think he can.
I like Alistair, so it's fine.
Why am I hairy? In the pubic area?
Because you're lazy.
Okay. And
I'm at the gym 8.5 hours per day, bulking up, before I go and do charity and political stuff or whatever I'm up to nowadays. Possibly voiceovers for the new Terminator thing.
Yeah, I've got something here, and I don't want to embarrass you, Arnold, but it says that you exclusively use hair removal cream.
Yes. On my pubis, my bum, everywhere.
Would you
my head.
Would you like to comment on that?
Yes.
Right, I thought that would embarrass you.
No.
If I drank urine for a year, would I die?
I drank urine throughout the filming of the second Conan film, and that was about 6 months, and I felt all right. So you'd probably be all right, but you are
I'll be back.
a lesser man than me. So
I'll be back.
Well, I don't know. Will you?
I was just doing your catchphrase.
Oh, I see.
Nice to see you.
That's Bruce Forsyth, isn't it?
Is it?
Ice to see you, to see you.
Ice to see you, to see.
Oh no, that is Bruce Forsyth. I got confused. Sorry. How embarrassing.
You're thinking of what killed the dinosaurs, the Ice Age, blah blah blah, blah that I said in, I think, Batman Forever.
What was the blah 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 bit?
That's just the bit I added to the end. Ad-libbing. I was allowed to ad-lib because I'm such a big star.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Arnold.
Love you.
Yeah. Weirdo. Hey, no problem, Jerry. Lovely to hear from you. That's to you. Well, I think that's about it, guys. What can we conclude? I mean, the word of the day, of course, was questions. That's £2,000 to George Lucas and his mob. Matthew, you through? Why are you so flauntant with money?
We want Dan. We want Dan.
You had Dan. You is gone. You had Dan. He was on. Then he was off. Idiot. Stupid. And just one final point. Is this any of you in the chat? I need to have a word with you. I've got some CCTV footage of you, and I will pursue it in the courts. So just, if that is you, Just you've been warned. Hey, we're at the end of the show. What did we learn? Well, we learned that nobody really cares about this goddamn show, and they don't actually care about what the scariest roller coaster is. We learned that a lady came on here, the first woman, and pooed in her tights. We also learnt that we are slowly becoming robots, and Dominic Cummings is behind it all. And also, we found out that I've forgotten all of the things that I've talked about. That was the one, Matt. That was his phrase, yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching me. If I'm going to watch this back, and if I find it too disturbing, I'm never going to do it again. But hopefully I'll be back tomorrow at 10 p.m. till 12. I've been David Babcock, and you've all been amazing. Closing thought. Are we all just apes wandering round a planet made of stone, lava and grass and stuff? Or are we something higher than that? I'd like to think that tonight's show has proven that we're slightly more intelligent than snakes, but only less intelligent than dolphins and whales. Make of that what you will. I'm going to raid Terry now, because I am, of course, a Terry Minot Bumlick. But that doesn't take away any credibility of tonight's show. Thank you for joining me. I've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Don't think Terry's on. Oh, is he not? Is he gone? He's been offline for a while. Well, there we are. Funny. Oh, Orlok's on. Let's give Orlok the... Let's give Orlok some fingers. Check this out. Everybody go along to Orlok. Orlok's going to set on fire. Everybody, come on. Come with me. This will be hilarious. Everyone, he's got bloody chat to talk on as well. It'd be flipping hilarious. Check this. Everybody come along. Come on. This will be brilliant. Orlok's going to blow his nut. Everybody join me. Come on. Let's go and harass Orlok. Oh dear. Thank you for watching me. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10. Let's go across. You've been amazing. Night night.